Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Ronaldinho goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Zanetti crosses. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! So, a breakthrough already. Foot in. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Donatoni. Donatoni! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Donatoni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Mateus is there and he can pick it up. Looking for options for movement. De Bruyne, played in. Gets his head on it! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Donatoni, he's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Donatoni clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Camavinga cuts it out. Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Oh, that is a good ball to find it. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona take the lead. Goalkeeper's done supremely well to deal with that. He is through here. Ronaldinho! It's in! And they're at at it again in double quick time. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He rises! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Van Dijk has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Ronaldinho considers his options.
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Bruyne has created one goal already. That looks a good ball through. Donatoni looking to add to his goal. He's shifting through the gears here. It is a corner. Barcelona have their third corner. Climbs up! Oh, crossbar! Decent enough try.
Van Dijk could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. DiMarco. Nicely spread. Irwin could try cutting inside here. Played in by a big header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Showing great feet there. He's having a go! Drilled in low. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Donadoni. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got away. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Swept in. Rice. Knocks it into space. Nice interception, well timed. So that's it, it is all over. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Looking for the run. Lovely, now then. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Real chance here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's Pirlo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
No goals as yet. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Very nicely done. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's picked his way through. It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a look and plays it forward.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Rui Costa. Rui Costa! And again, the keeper stands strong.
Rui Costa really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And he's running through. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's shifting through the gears here. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. It's a searching pass, and he's intervened well there. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking to play him in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Mbappe clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Pelé. He is through here. And the finish! Messi is flagged offside. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shot. In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Pirlo! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, well measured. And this is Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rui Costa. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Bale. Bale stood his ground strongly. Pelé. Now it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now that looks a decent ball. Gattuso. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cannavaro gets a foot in here, and they can counter here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Caresses it through, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Rui Costa. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Messi. Bale.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Messi. And he's managed to get rid. So that's it. It is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Jeff, Chiba can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Can he get on the end of this? Can he stop it going out? Works it forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice control. Cross to the back post. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. That's the throw.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Oh, super find. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cruyff. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Bale. Now it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, what about that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Mateus! Oh, that's incredible! You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Poland grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Bale. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played out to the left flank. Great vision. Stoichkov gets flagged offside. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's the second half started. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Irwin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Del Piero. He's found a way through. Threads one in. Ronaldo looking to run onto it. That's really well cleared. And that was nowhere near his best. Cleared without complication. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And this is Stoichkov, and Stoichkov! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Reflections on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Poland take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
It's played through for him. He's got away. Oh, important interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that is a good Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Goes down, but nothing given. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tries to pass it through. Well, played right into his path. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Poland go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
He's gone for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Bale. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Forlan. And that's that. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders, we've seen that all so often, and he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate, and... Szoboszlai! Now, that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Mbappe! And they're back on the ball again. Del Piero. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Donadoni. And here's Stoichkov. Mateus. Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? And this is Neymar. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Costa Curta tries to clear. Tries to cross. Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Caceres. Threads one in.
Italy really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up. Oh no, he misses from the spot.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. This might spell danger. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Now it's Del Piero, and it's Szoboszlai. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe simply refused to be outdone there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Scholes. Is there any support? He might not need it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 18, Neymar. Coming on the field is...
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh no, this does not look good. That is a brilliant interception. Pass somewhat off target. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he has shown him a yellow card. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Caceres, he's through and all alone! And the shot! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. That's an imaginative pass. Looking to play him in, and the flag has stayed down. Donadoni. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Italy appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Oh, delightful ball. Italy can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's a good run down the right. He is through here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's taking no chances there. Caceres. And he's managed to get free. He's on it, can he get away? And a chance! Oh, crossbar!
2 added minutes.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And this is Del Piero. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. That's at the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here.
Roll! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Poland have it back and can go again. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Deep cross. Croatia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Donadoni with the clearance. It's their second corner of the game. And it's played into the middle. He's got Tool. O'Shea was in no mood for any of that. Tries to pass it through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now, can he find a finish? Played in by Owen. That's a decent clearance. It's a throw-in. Cross to the back post. Defending of the desperate variety. Still goalless. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. Played in deep. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Irwin receives it in a wide position. And that has been knocked clear. Crossed in again. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Chance here to counter. Now it's Stoichkov. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Szoboszlai. And the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
O'Shea. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. And the shot's on here. And the shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good ball, good take. Big chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And now I'd just like
What have we
to
learned
read
from the
out
first
our
45
Facebook
minutes?
members who are
Poland's
celebrating their
worked
birthdays
the
today.
aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Poland, number 15, Raul. Number 22,
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 11,
Poland are probably feeling
Number 13.
relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Looking for a run-up. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Poland do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now there's a fine ball. Szoboszlai! Goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Bale. Royce. Oh, good-looking ball. Szoboszlai. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, what about this cross? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
substitution for Poland, number 18, Dennis
So,
Lowe.
time for changes
Coming
on
the
both
field
sides, actually.
is number 23,
Rijkaard.
Substitution.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Knocks it into space. And this is Pele! And he whips it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Poland clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Played into the middle. He gets... Oh, crossbar! Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And it's Royce. Picked out brilliantly. Pele gets flagged offside.
Poland really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Threads one in. Can he get it through? Thinks about the shot. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Royce. And Royce! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Szoboszlai picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.